Isn't it wild that for the first time in history, women don't need to marry men and have babies in order to secure finances, housing, social standing, safety, and instead we're choosing men based on their personalities, accountability, emotional intelligence, empathy, and willingness to share parenting responsibilities? And we're all single and there's a declining birth rate?
Yeah, sweetie, the reason why you're all single and there's a declining birth rate is because the men you're talking about have stopped marrying and doing all of those things you said for a woman who's probably gonna divorce him anyway.
You're kidding, right?
Stop it. Get some help.
Sweetie, about a year ago, an election happened, and at that time, you lovely ladies all chose the bear, shaved your heads, and joined the 4B movement. Nowadays, nobody's talking about the 4B movement anymore, and TikTok is full of women crying about being single.
It's sad, isn't it?
So, yeah, I think your rising matriarchy rose just like an eggplant with ED.
The male loneliness epidemic is absolutely self-inflicted.
It's also not real. The male loneliness epidemic is just collective cope for lonely, bitter women on TikTok.
Copium. I can smell the copium. Hey, it is okay. We don't always get our way, but he's up on that copium.
Last date I went on with a guy, he was negging me the whole time, telling me how sexy he was, how hot he was, how he could leave with any girl at the bar. Meanwhile, he didn't give me a single compliment, which I had like a full face on, I was dolled up.
And nose jewelry.
Yuck.
We met up with his friends at one point, and they were like dapping him up and telling him how lucky he was to be going out with me.
Every day, more lies.
Yeah, he didn't give me a single compliment. He didn't ask me a single question about myself. He even told me I needed to shave my arms at one point. And when I clapped back, he was confused. I was like, if I gotta shave my arms, like, I can't tell the difference between looking at your arms and looking at a gorilla's arms. You need a shave. And he's like, but I'm a man. But yeah, at the end of the date, I told him, I was like, you're weird. I'm blocking you. I'm also...
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, I call BS on that. Most likely, the guy didn't like your appearance. Can't imagine why. He ghosted you, and now you're posting cringe about it on TikTok.
Pathetic.
And I'm 99% sure that this is the way it happened, because I remember in my first year of college, I went on a first date with a girl who had very hairy forearms. For a girl. I didn't find that attractive, and I ghosted her.
How dare!
See, when it comes to body hair, men can get away with having hairy forearms or mustaches and beards, but you lovely ladies can't get away with having hairy forearms or mustaches or beards. So please, act accordingly.
Can you guys be real with me for 1 second? Do you really think I look like a lesbian?
Yes.
Okay, be honest. Do you really think I look like a lesbian? Because I keep thinking that guys are cute and they keep not hitting on me, so like it's gotta be the hair.
Yeah, it is. You know, in the wild, the most venomous animals are brightly colored. That coloring signals to other animals that they're dangerous and they shouldn't be approached.
Hit on me! Come on!
No.
I just watched a video and Theo Vaughn said that he believes that women watch mysteries because the men are actually committed. That is so true.
Or maybe it's because a lot of women are attracted to criminals.
Actually showing their emotions, shocker. Actually making a plan. Like, these men plan. So I know you guys got it in you. Not only that, he executes it. All on his own. He doesn't ask her for help. He don't ask for her advice. He don't have her plan it or plan it and then have her do it. He knows what he wants, and he goes and gets it. He makes a plan, he's showing his emotion, and he's executing the plan. And it's like romance.
Sweetie, that's literally what Ted Bundy did. And you're fawning over it.
Man, that's messed up.
And to think that a few months ago, you lovely ladies chose the bear because, quote-unquote, men are dangerous.
Ironic.
Is that already a niche? I ain't never heard of it. If it is, I think this is accurate. Name one man who ain't a little that does any of that. Haven't met one. Have not ever met one.
Yeah, maybe that's because you have bad taste in men.
I can't be silent about this for another second. So I'm 6 feet tall.
You're shorter than me.
And I follow a lot of like tall girlies on TikTok. I love it. And I make a lot of videos about how men always lie about their height. They say they're 6 feet tall. I say, no, you can't be because I'm looking down at you.
Probably because you're wearing heels.
Bada bing, bada boom. And anyways, I never say that being a short man is bad. I never say it's bad. And without fail, men always comment one of two things. They say, oh, wait till I get that scale out. Then who's laughing? Step on the scale. And it's like, I'm laughing because that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Because I literally wish I gave a literal if men found out how much I weighed.
And men don't care how you feel about their height. But if you're gonna poke fun at them for something that they can't control, don't be surprised when they clap back at you about something that you can control.
I weighed myself the other day, 200 pounds.
Massive. Sometimes they say huge.
For 6 feet tall, you're about 20 pounds overweight.
Cry about it. And then also, like, they always say, the Chiefs need an offensive lineman. And I'm like, yeah, I'm sure they do. And you're mad it's not you.
Sweetie, I'm not even gonna clown right now. I'm gonna give you some friendly advice. If you're already 20 pounds overweight in your 20s, unless you get that under control, you could be 60 pounds overweight in your late 30s, which is really gonna mess with your body and very likely raise your blood pressure. So even if the men you're talking about were malicious in their comments, it would benefit your health to lose the extra weight.
How come when you have a guy best friend, like, you don't want to be with them, but you low-key don't want them to be with anybody else? Like, you're like, oh, you're talking to a girl. Not on my watch, buddy. I'm gonna do my charms, you know? And then, like, they're, like, kind of into it, and you're like, whoa, bud, we're just friends. Like, them poor things, you know? You just keep them on a leash.
You know how you have that girl best friend that keeps leading you on, but always refuses to put out? So you eggplant her female friends and stop showing any romantic interest to her at all, and you start treating her like one of the boys, and you call her over to help you move furniture, and when she fails at it, you're like, bruh, do you even lift?
What?
Or when she comes crying to you because Chad pumped and dumped, and you tell her to stop crying like a little girl and man up.
How dare—
Yeah, friendship is magic, and magic is heresy.
No sex till you start helping me around the house. I have decided that I am not going to have sex with my husband.
I don't know, sweetie. Considering what I'm seeing on my screen right now, I think you might be doing him a favor.
Until he starts picking up more work around the house. Yes, I'm a stay-at-home mom.
Hey, I'm not surprised,
but it's a job. It's 100% a job.
No, it's a privilege.
And I need help with certain things. Like yesterday, he was out doing wood all day long, and he could have been inside helping me with the house. But no. So now I have all this laundry to do. I have all these things. And I think that he should get off work. He just worked a 12-hour shift. I think he should get off work, and he should help me with some of the priorities in the house. I'm going to hold out until he does those things. So if he doesn't do them, then he doesn't get anything.
And he's gonna hold out, giving you any money until you put out.
What?
See, if he's the only one working, he and the kids can always eat outside the house or at his parents' house, and he can leave you at home with no money for food and no money for bills. And no money for a divorce lawyer.
That is ridiculous. No, hang on, I won't do that.
But hey, look on the bright side. You can always go to the woods and forage for berries. with the bear.
I don't eat I'm good. Thanks.
The fact that men will stand by and watch a woman get assaulted on a New York City subway and not do anything is outrageous and is so telling of the times that we currently live in.
You mean the times where women are strong and independent and they don't need men for safety?
Isn't it wild that for the first time in history, women don't need to marry men and have babies in order to secure finances, housing, social standing, safety?
Ironic.
This has been happening, and I just heard a story from a girl on here yesterday talking about a terrifying experience that she had on a New York City subway. Where are the strong masculine men that have an innate desire to protect women and children?
They're busy not being needed by strong and independent women.
Our government has obviously failed us in New York City in terms of crime.
Wow, that's weird. Who would have thought that when you filled the streets of New York shouting, defund the police, and they defund the police, crime would skyrocket? Totally unforeseen phenomenon, am I right?
Congratulations, you played yourself.
I'm scared. I'm genuinely scared.
Well, sweetie, what can I say except F-A-F-O?
And that's the bottom line, 'cause Stone Cold said so.